y'all. It's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to Mystery Monday Stamping. It is Monday, July the 10th of 2023. I am live at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. And if you're watching the replay, I hope that you will enjoy this week's card. Now, the reason why I have kind of a smirk on my face is because I was reading the chat. We love to chat before we start this, before we start our lives. And we were talking about an opportunity that I was presented to help people make cards at a local winery. And so I proposed sip and stamp. Okay. One of our live friends who is in the chat made me start laughing before I could even get going, because Renee says it would be more like craft with a carafe. Oh my gosh, maybe I should not read things before I go live. Okay. So now that we have started the show off with that little giggle, thank you, Renee. I hope that you will enjoy this week's card. Now, if you're not familiar with mystery stamping, let me give you a really quick rundown. Each Sunday, I email out the first clue, and that is the list of supplies. Cut your cardstock, get your stamps ready, get your ink. Things that you have around the house in your craft stash is what I tell you to get. Have them ready before I go live at 7 p.m. on that following Monday night. Now, we do have two rules with mystery stamping, okay? Number one, please don't stress. Please do not stress. This is supposed to be a fun activity to get you making a card using the supplies that you have, okay? Rule number two, I give you a lot of clues tonight to finish making your card. If you don't like my clues, you think they're crazy, you get off on a clue. Remember rule number one, no stress. So rule number two is just go rogue. Use the pieces that you have to make a card. Okay, we got it? All right, now as I start the live, I will ask my live viewers to let me know when they're done with a clue. Right now, we're at about 205 people watching. And I want to try to pace it to where those who are watching and stamping have a chance to finish their clues. So I will ask people to type in the comment, done 2, done 3. If you're watching the replay, no reason for you to do that. Just simply stop and start the video and make your card. All right, let's turn the cameras around. We're going to give everybody another few minutes to find us. I just want to, again, tell Renee, thank you for the giggle, making my eyes water and makeup run before I even get started. Oh my goodness. Hello, Karen Nakayama. Hi, Winone Hall. How are you? Debbie likes my shirt. I think this is more of a gorgeous grape. I haven't worn this one in a while. I was like, where's all my Hey Y'all t-shirts? I got so many t-shirts, y'all, but they're comfortable. And so that's what I would like to wear. Hello, Wanda from Nova Scotia. Yeah, we did not have mystery stamping last week. I do have mystery stamping every Monday night, unless there's a holiday, which here in the United States, we had the July 4th holiday last weekend. Or if it's, if I'm on vacation, which the end of July, I'm going on vacation. Okay. Kate Wright has on her Just Go Rogue t-shirt. We have done those in the past. A carafe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So this is the example of the first clue that I email out. After the live, excuse me, after the live is over, I have this, this week's mystery clue on the blog. You can find the link below the video. You can go to my blog post and download the PDF that's a much more condensed version than what you're going to be seeing tonight. I have mine printed really big so that you guys can read it on screen. That is not available until 8 p.m. So don't be going nowhere thinking you're going to go find out what the rest of the clues are and solve this mystery all by yourself. Oh, no. All right, let's get started. How long will I be on vacation? Inika wants to know. I will only be gone about shy of a week. Okay, clue number 2. Your card is going to be landscape. I want you to stamp your small sentiment in the bottom right corner of the colored cardstock or basic white, whichever one you chose to do. So we're doing it on the bottom right, okay? So our card is landscape, and we're stamping our greeting bottom right, okay? Hi, Frances. She is just watching tonight. No problem. Welcome to all who are new to mystery stamping. We hope that you'll play along with us because you know what? This mystery stamping group of it's a community, right? They all check in on each other. We have a great Facebook page that if you go to Facebook and you just start typing TxStampin, that's me, Mystery Stampers, you'll find our Facebook group where we encourage you to post a copy of your card after you have finished it, after you've solved the mystery. Mystery stamping has been going on for about 3.5 years now. Wow, that's crazy. When you're done with clue number 2, type done 2. Yeah, it's very hard to believe that we've been doing this for 3.5 years. That just blows my mind when I said that. I have said we've been doing this for 3 years, but now we're at that 3.5 year mark. We started this when COVID shut down our world. It just felt like people needed to be together stamping virtually. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm seeing some dones with 2. And Delina says that she stamped so much today that she has a blister starting on her index finger from pushing down the stamp press. That's a lot of stamping, honey. That's a lot. You know, stamping just brings everybody joy, doesn't it? And in Delina's case, blisters. Okay. I think we are ready for the next clue. Adhere the 8 1-inch by 1-inch squares of designer series paper to the 2 3/4 by 4.5-inch colored cardstock with liquid glue. I say liquid glue so that you can kind of have that wiggle room to line them up. You will want to leave a space around each square. Now, remember that designer series paper from Stampin' Up has 2 sides, okay? I think you're going to love it if you alternate the paper and flip them over so that you have different patterns. But this is totally your card, remember? And you can go rogue. You can do whatever you want. I recommend that you kind of line them up too before you start gluing them down. Kind of look and see how you want to space them apart. This is going to take you a few minutes, but when you're done with clue number 3, type done 3. Hello, Linda Carver. We're so glad you're here. I'm going to say, because I missed clue number 2. Clue number 2, Linda, was super easy. If you want to do it, I will bring it back on camera. You're just going to stamp your sentiment on the bottom right corner of your card base. Hi, Vicki from Dallas. How are you? Or Victoria, rather. Let's see. Kate Wright said, think of how many more people you're reaching now on YouTube than before COVID. Yeah. You know, it's just amazing how many of us have met here on YouTube. You know, it's a great platform for doing what we're doing. And it gives us a chance to find fellow stampers and then maybe find another platform like Facebook where we can continue, as Renee puts it, continue talking after I turn off the camera. We do have 2 Facebook groups. One is Stamping Friends Facebook group, which is another one that you can post cards to, or like I said, the Mystery Stampers Facebook group. Not everybody's on Facebook, but everybody can get on YouTube, which is why we do mystery stamping here on YouTube. Okay, wow, Tutu's already done with clue number 3. Susan says the variety in the cards is always the best part. When you guys share your cards over there, I'm like mind blown, okay? Because once we're done with solving the mystery, you guys step it up. I'm so impressed with what you do with your cards. I just think it's amazing. Kudos to all of y'all. Sue says it gives us a reason to look forward to Mondays, because usually it's like, oh gosh, it's Monday. But now it's like, it's Monday. Let's do Mystery Monday Stampin'. Hi, Julie, Victoria's mom. How are y'all doing? I know that you guys are probably staying indoors a lot like I am, because it is hot in Texas right now. So, yeah, you guys take care up there in the Dallas area. Let's see. I think I missed a comment. I'm scrolling. M. Harris said she is so glad, or he or she, I don't know. M. Harris, I don't know what your first name is. So glad that I started doing mystery stamping with COVID, because been watching me that long. There you go. Rita is planning a 75th birthday party for who? So she's just watching tonight, making notes. There you go. Okay. I know, Victoria, it is so hot. So hot. I'm like, we live out in the country, so we get a good breeze sometimes. But you know what? Right now, it's just a hot breeze. It's like, Lois Buswell. Hello, everyone. Just watching tonight as I'm trying to keep up with family and friends that are being flooded out of their homes due to the flooding. Oh, Lois, I'm so sorry that you have family that is affected by that. Our thoughts are with everyone who's having trouble. You know, it's just devastating. It's like a fire. It's just devastating when you have that situation. So Kathleen says, yes, it makes Mondays great. All right, you guys are done with 3. I think that, well, let's see. We have about 273. Let me see. I know a lot of you said you're just watching. Anna is doing her card later. You know, in the comments, just type the word later if you're doing your card later. I don't know. Just curious. How many of y'all are doing it live with me now? And how many are you just watching? I do have a fun picture to share with y'all. Those of you who know that I adopted a little pup that showed up at my house. What? Has it been 4 weeks now? I think so. 4 Mondays ago, after mystery stamping, went outside and found this little pup, about a year old. We have named him Rogue after, you know, we tell people to go rogue. Well, he went rogue and left his home. So never could find his parents. So he has been adopted by the Armstrong family, and him and Pippi just get along beautifully. Rogue gets along with everyone. Let's see. Dorothy had to recut that piece. Crafting live and also later. Well, there you go. I like that one. I like that answer. Okay, you guys. Okay, later. I got a few laters. All right. All right. So let me just show you a picture. Can y'all see that they have matching donuts on? That is a print of a donut. You see the pattern of the donuts? My little dogs have to wear a donut collar because we have wrought iron fencing, and those little Houdinis, both of these are Houdinis. Rogue has already gotten out. Pippi's gotten out. I don't know how many times, but their matching collars showed up today after little Houdini Rogue got out. So It is so cute. So I had to show y'all that picture because, you know, we got to talk about Rogue. So, all right. How about clue number 3? Now I want you to emboss the designer series paper that is on the colored cardstock with the embossing folder and die cutting machine. You're going to be embossing both layers at the same time. So fun. Kate Rat said, how's Harley? Okay, so Harley had to go to the vet on Friday. He's my big guy. He weighs, well, he was weighing over 90 pounds, and now he's dropped some weight. So the vet was a little concerned, but he had eye issues. He was squinting, and you could tell his eyes hurt. So got him some eye drops, ran a ton of tests. Why does it cost so much to take your dog to the vet? Good question. We have been to the vet 2 Fridays in a row and have spent a lot of money. But good news, Kate. Vet called right before I went live and said that all the blood work came back good. Harley's eyes finally started responding to the drops. So he's doing much better. Yay. Okay, here's a tip for y'all. If you ever have to give your pet, well, I'm going to say a dog because I don't know if it works with a cat, eye drops. They don't like it. No. And to wrestle an 84-pound dog, not good either. So I tried all kinds of things. And just so you know how much I love my dogs, I put peanut butter right here on my arm, trying to make him lick my arm while we put the drops in the eye. That is disgusting. Let me just say that. If anybody ever tells you to do that, say no, thank you. So I came up with yesterday, we put peanut butter on the back of a wooden spatula. And so it's all smeared down. So it takes him a while to lick it off and I can get the eye drops in. So there is your tip of the day in case you ever need that. All right. Yes. Thank you, Kate. He is doing good. I'm seeing some dones with 4. I know, Leanne, vet bills are so expensive. She had her puppy to the vet 3 times. Hold on. Where'd it go? 3. Wow. You were just, hold on. 3 different. Wait a minute. Hold on. I lost the first. Wait a minute. There's two comments here. Okay. So Holly in Wyoming said my pup had a urinary tract. And it took us 6 weeks and 3 different meds to get that cleared up. So I'm sure I know how much that vet bill was. And then Kim says her sister spent $21,000 on vet bills when their King Corsa got a viral infection and needed surgery. $21,000. Oh my. And then Leanne, there's your comment. I had my puppy in the ER vet 3 times. Why do emergencies happen on weekends? Always at night or on the weekend. And in Stella's case, it was a holiday weekend because it was like, yeah, I don't know. It's the same reason why does my air conditioner go out on the weekend or a holiday, which this time was a Friday night of a 4th of July weekend. And now we have a brand new air conditioner, so that shouldn't happen anymore. Oh, look at Robin going rogue. She stamped her greeting for portrait. No problem. No problem. I think your card will work just fine. No problem. And then there's pet insurance. Renee brought up that question. So Rogue is eligible for pet insurance. That's going to cost me $600 a year. Every year. 600 times 10 years, $6,000. What if I never need it? That's a lot of money. I mean, it's hard. What do you do? Polly says, yes, vets are ridiculously expensive. The flea and tick stuff is crazy expensive too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because when we got Rogue, I've never had fleas. None of my dogs have ever had fleas. I've had dogs my whole life. Rogue came with fleas and hookworms. So that vet bill included medication for all the dogs for fleas because my dogs apparently are on a heartworm medication that sterilizes fleas. Oh, birth control for fleas. Okay. but it doesn't kill them. So I had to get that. I know, Renee. What if I never needed my car insurance or homeowner's insurance? Yeah. I know. Renee, you don't have a dog. And the cat you have ain't going to be there much longer. So there's that. Okay. My dog had UTI 3 times and is now on cranberry dog gummies. Wow. Okay, I think we're done with 4. Okay, clue number 5. I want you to adhere the embossed layer to the colored cardstock that measures 3 inches by 4 3/4 with adhesive. Renee, she's had her share of pets. She's letting me know. Renee and I are buddies. So if you ever hear us bantering, we are buddies. Okay. Renee is on my team. But Renee, I called her the other night my kindred spirit friend because she and I have a lot in common from way back. So Renee and I have a good time with each other. What else is going on? Oh, when you guys are done with clue number 5, type done 5. Brenda says my pup takes a huge flea and tick pill once every 4 months. $65 a pill. Whew. Yep, it's expensive. Gail says it's cheaper to save the same amount, and if you don't use it, you can go to the beach. I'm with Gail. I'm gonna save it in a little kitty, and then after a while, 12 months, if I haven't used it, I'm going to the beach. Gail knows me. She knows me. I'm going to go to the beach, which is where I'm going at the end of the month, by the way. Y'all, I hired a photographer to take a picture of the 20 to 22 people that will be there at the beach from my family. This is kids, spouses, grandkids, and it's not all of them. All of them can't be there. It's crazy. Mary Linda Scott says we'll have to finish watching later as we're having a bad thunderstorm. Oh gosh, Mary, be careful. Be careful. Stay safe. All right. Let me scroll down here. I'm seeing some dones with 5. Vicki says the breed book shows some Keishans have straight wiry hair. Oh, I must be on a different conversation. I think I missed that. Debbie Wilson. My dog got up one morning and couldn't walk straight for falling over. I took her to the vet, a double ear infection. Wow. Oh gosh, Kim says that I need to create a t-shirt with Rogue made out of inside of a paw print. How clever are you, Kim? I like that. M. Harris, I am so blessed by my family, but I got to tell y'all, you look at these websites, you're Googling, trying to find somebody. Nope, they're booked. Nope, they're booked. Nope, they're booked. And one of them has different packages according to how many people that you're going to have in the picture. Okay. So of course my family is big, and the name of that package was called the tourist attraction. I was like, at least we're a tourist attraction and not just like a circus attraction or something. I don't know. It just struck me funny. Debbie, I am not going to Corpus this time. I'm going to Crystal Beach. All right. I'm seeing some dones with 5. Keith Ann needs to know what clue number 2 was. Keith Ann, girl, I got you. Hold on. Clue number 2, your card is going to be landscaped unless you're going rogue. You're going to stamp a small sentiment in the bottom right corner of the colored cardstock, or the basic white thick. So your card base. Okay. Hi, Cheryl Thompson. Sorry you're late. Your 59th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Cheryl. Jackie says her dog has Addison's disease, $265 for 180 pills. Oh, yikes. I hope that helps. I don't even know what that is. Hi, Deb. I see that you popped in late, but I'm glad you're here. Those of you who are joining late, you can always watch the replay. My mystery videos stay up on a playlist called Mystery Monday Stamping, and you can always go back and watch them and remake a bunch of cards. Where is that? Crystal Beach sounds magical. Crystal Beach is on the near Galveston. So it's on the Boulevard Peninsula. So you have to take a ferry to go over to the peninsula unless you're coming in from the north. So, all right, clue number 6. I want you to add the layers to your card front with dimensionals above the sentiment that you stamped on the card base. Okay, so we don't want to cover that up. All right. Oh, John Kennedy had Addison's. So dogs can get it too? Well, apparently so. Debbie Wilson says that she was married 46 years on July 8th. Yes, the same man. Well, congratulations. We have been married 44 years. Our anniversary is in March. So there you go. Debbie says, how cool. I would go over and never take the ferry back to the mainland. You know what? We were there in April and it was a pain to wait for the ferry. And I was like, man, if I lived here, I would never take this ferry. I don't know where I would go. Because there's a little store, I don't know if I could live with just that little store, but I think I could get by. I don't think I'd need to go anywhere into Galveston. Gail has Addison's as well. Wow. Addison's disease in dogs is when the adrenal glands aren't producing the correct level of hormones. Oh, okay. Deb says that she doesn't have any pets, but her hubby was discharged from the hospital after 10 days. He had cellulitis in his leg. Yeah, I know that was so painful because my husband had that years ago. I do hope he's doing better, and I hope that he's home now. I'm assuming he's home. All right, let's scroll down. Okay, I think we're done with 6. Since I told you that you need to use light colored cardstock or basic white, I did not tell you to cut a layer, which would be 4 inches by 5 1/4 for the inside of your card. But if you need to do that, depending on the colored cardstock, like I can get by writing in inside of some of my lighter colored cardstocks, but I don't know, for even balmy blue, things like that, I prefer to have a layer of basic white to write on. So this clue right here is for you. Stamping along would have explained Addison's. That's okay, Jackie. That's okay. Somebody else took this. They told us what it was. So, okay. Those of you who are my mystery stampers, I need to make an announcement. We're going to have another VIP party. Yep. We had a VIP mystery party in June. The first part of June. But we're going to have another one. And it is going to be August the 9th. Those of you who came to the one in June, there was a ton of prizes given away. I think it was 20. I will have a special gift for everyone. It will be at 6 p.m. Central. For those of you on the East Coast, you won't have to be up late to finish with the party. What do you need to do to qualify or to get an invitation? Everyone who places an order on my website during the month of July that is more than $75 from my website will be invited to the VIP mystery party. Now, this special gift for everyone and the door prizes, even if you can't watch or join us live on August the 9th, you are still eligible. Okay. You're still going to get this and you're still in the drawing for the prizes. Demonstrators can come. I never encourage demonstrators to place a $75 order with me, but I know some of y'all do. Because you have FOMO like me, you don't want to miss the party. But anyone is welcome to get the door prizes, though, because of Stampin' Up's rules. If you join, first of all, you can't order from me because if you're out of the country, okay, and that goes the same. In other words, I can't ship you any prizes. I can't ship you merchandise due to the laws with Stampin' Up. So if you are in the United States or I guess Puerto Rico, I don't know. Anyway, if you can order from my website, you will be invited to join this party. I know that, it's kind of a bummer that we can't let everyone participate in some of these things, but this is something fun that I came up with and we had a blast in June. And so there you go. That is my special announcement. Love how you're showing the past and the new clues together. Well, good. I don't know why I haven't done this before. I guess because I assume y'all are just going to go rogue. I don't know. I'm glad you like that, Linda. Jackie says this card is so sweet. I'm so glad that you like that. Let's see. Renee is saying, Debbie has a question on plates for embossing folders. Okay. Let me see if I can find Debbie's question. Debbie. Embossing folders. How about Lynn? Do you know what the correct side up for embossing folders? Is that the question? Do you know what is the correct side up? I just happen to have an embossing folder. So what do you mean by the correct side up? So if it's a Stampin' Up embossing folder, it has the logo here. One side is smoother than the other, okay? So this is the side that is going to push up your cardstock, okay? This side, it's going to, so when you put your card, let's put some cardstock in. It's kind of a big piece. We put our cardstock in and we close it. We run it through the machine. Then this side is going to push up through, and so that embosses your paper. Does that make sense? Is that the question, Lynn? Does that help you? Let's see. Oh, Debbie asks for plate stacking, which plates to use. Well, that depends on your platform. If you're talking about the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, I can show you that, but it depends on your Stampin'. It depends on your die cutting machine. And if you are using embossing folders that are the standard or the 3D. I don't have a 3D because of the thicknesses. Forgot which place to use in my Cuttlebug since I have used my Stampin' Up! Mini so much lately. Could someone refresh my memory? Okay. So, Diane, are you trying to emboss in your, see, I don't know anything about a Cuttlebug. That's okay, Renee. I appreciate you, Renee, trying to help me. Because we do want to answer questions. I am live here, so this is the time to ask questions to see if I can help you. Okay, so since you've been using your Stampin' Up! Mini so much, and see, the challenge, Diane, is I don't know a thing about a Cuttlebug, but what I do know is if you have trouble running your, and we're talking embossing folder since that's what we were using on tonight's mystery card. Oh, Roberta is saying that the Cuttlebug is 2B plates. There you go. Those of you who know about the Cuttlebug, y'all need to answer Diane because I do not know a thing about it. So it's going to depend on, let's see, like that. It's going to depend on what you're running through and which plates to use. There you go. Look, Katie says she has, look at that. Look at that. I know. Enika, we really appreciate Renee. Those of you who see a little blue wrench by Renee's name, she is actually one of my moderators here on my YouTube channel, and that helps me so much. So we're very grateful for Renee helping us out. Clue number 8. I told you to have embellishments. Does your card need embellishments? If so, add them now. So when you are all done, then yeah, Enika, we are true Stampin' Up addicts. I own very few things that's not Stampin' Up. Very few. And I don't go looking at other stuff because if Stampin' Up doesn't have it, I usually don't need it. You gotta stop it somewhere. It's like, well, if they don't have it, I don't need it. If you were all done with your card, say all done. Remember, after the live is over, let's see, what time is it? Oh, this is a fast night. It's only 7:36 Central my time. We are getting, oh, Deb, I think, is talking about her storm. At 8 p.m. Central, I will have the clues in a condensed form. So I think it's like three pages that you can download to remember how to do this card. Sometimes you guys make 10 of these. You're like, oh my gosh, I love this week's mystery card so much. I'm going to use all the different designer series papers and I'm going to make it again and again and again. And that's the beauty of being inspired by mystery stamping. So if you're watching, you haven't played along with mystery stamping, you are totally invited to join us. If you go to the link below the video, my mystery stamping blog link, you will be able to sign up for my newsletter to get the first clue delivered to your inbox every Sunday that I'm going to have mystery stamping on Monday. Okay. Kim says, love the card. Yay. I'm so glad. Maybe you can tell us more about how you can get bonus points by buying into the VIP party. Renee, yeah. I'm trying to keep it simple right now, Renee, because of all the other stuff that Stampin' Up announced. You know, there's a lot going on, and sometimes it's just a lot. You can get bonus days coupons for during the month of July that you can redeem in August. You can, for every $50 you spend, you get a $5 coupon emailed to you, and then you can redeem that coupon in August. So that is always fun and helpful. It saves on money. So those of you that are on my email list, you will be getting an email tomorrow with the information about the VIP mystery party. So I think that we are all done. Delina says, can folks still sign up for the Creative 8 Summer Retreat? Absolutely. What a great question. Oh, I don't have a flyer for that. Those of you who, hold on, we're gonna get my card ready to show you. Thanks everyone for my help on my Cuttlebug. Yay! See, Diane, people are so helpful. I want to share with you my blog. Those of you who are interested in signing up for or attending the Creative 8 online retreat, it will be held here on YouTube. It is July 21st through the 22nd. There are 4 of us that put together an online retreat that we go live here on YouTube. You can live anywhere in the world and participate. We go live on YouTube and present projects. And then you have downloadable tutorials that have 3 ideas for each of our projects that we share. We just like mystery stamping, we encourage you to use the supplies that you have at home. So, you won't say, well, if I sign up, how much do I have to order? You just sign up. So on my website, on my blog, www.TxStampin.com, you can find the online retreat information tab across the top. Click on that. You can read all about it. You can sign up for the retreat all the way up until we push go live on July 21st. But a lot of you like to do it sooner so that you don't miss anything. We have started with our pre-retreat challenges. Those are posted and you can still enjoy those as well. So, all right, I am going to show you my card. There we go. There is my card. Now, can you see the embossing? I just happen to have this embossing folder out because it's the one that I used. It is called Geometric Patterns Embossing Folder. This one is small enough to fit inside of the Stampin' Cut and Emboss Mini. But this design, let's see. It's got what I call dashes and arrows and lines. Can y'all see that? See the lines, the arrows, and the dashes. And I think it looks amazing. And what was so fun is my layer went right through perfectly with this embossing folder. Michelle Townsley says that she has already done some of the pre-retreat challenges and she loves them. So there you go. Life is better with you. I wish it said y'all, okay? Because that's how I feel. I love Mondays now because of Mystery Monday Stampin', because of y'all. I want to thank you for joining us this week for Mystery Stamping. See if anybody has any questions. All right, Renee says, they remind me of different tire treads. Renee. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Lavina. I'm glad you like my card. Lynn says, I live in Australia and I've registered for the Creative Aid. Only issue is the time difference, but I save the videos to watch later. It's the best fun. Thank you, Lynn. And that is true. Even if you're going to be available most of the retreat, let's say you've got lunch plans or family comes into town for part of the day, you can always go back. You have access to the replays and the information forever. So there you go. Let's see. Thank you, Robin. I'm glad you like my card. Roxanne says that her nails are about the same color as mine. There you go. There you go. I don't know. I thought it looked a little coastal, so that's why I went that way. Let's see. Okay. Well, Renee, thank you. Renee shared that embossing folder link with y'all over on my website. Okay, so I will be back. Let's see. Diane says, my sister and I have been doing the challenges and they are so much fun and beautiful. Tonight's Mystery Monday card is adorable. Love the blues and the embossing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I will be back live on Thursday. Let's see. What is that? The 13th? July 13th at 7 p.m. I will be doing a stamp along. If you're on my newsletter on Wednesday, you will get the measurements to cut to make your card. I'm going to be using the Dainty Delight stamp set. And you could, if you have that stamp set, pull it out and you could stamp along with me. Or, you could probably use something else and still have a fun time doing some stamping. So it was great to have everybody tonight. I appreciate you taking the time to play along with us with mystery stamping. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this episode, I would love for you to subscribe below and then ring that little notification bell. You'll be notified every time I go live here on YouTube. So that is it. Thank you, guys.